look in the mirror, man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. Now, what I will be discussing in this reaction video is women, modern women with their crazy obsession for excessive tattoos. Tattoos all on the neck, the face, the head, the arms, full body sleeves and stuff. We're going to get deep into this thing, man, and the causes of it, perhaps. Before I do, hit the notification bell. Once you do that, select the option that says all. That way you will be informed of all my new content. Can you dig it? Boom. Now, let me go ahead and show this right quick. I want to get into this. It's very interesting. Like I always say, let's get it.
Do you feel like most women know how to even be ladies in 2025?
Absolutely not. A whole bunch of women, they want to go outside, wear all types of nonsense, showing all types of goodies and everything. It's leaving nothing to the imagination. True. They smoking, they drinking, they got tattoos, and the tattoos are linked to trauma.
Tattoos are linked to trauma?
Yeah, there was a...
That's what I want to get to. Tattoos being linked to trauma. And this is true. This is facts. If you see a woman, for example, if you see a woman and she has a tattoo that says only God can judge me, that usually means she done did things in her life that brought upon her negative criticisms. She might have a lot of out of wedlock children by several different men, and people look down upon that or frown upon that, and she say only God could judge me, so she tattooed that on her. If you see a woman with different men's name on them, one side of her hand has Henry, the other side says Jonathan, the other side says Kevin, the other says Keith. What you're seeing is her linkage, her link to the trauma bonds to the men that gave it to her. Those men imprinted her so much that she tattooed their name upon them. If you see a woman who has a tattoo that says slippery when wet, a lot of times that is reflective of a lifestyle of promiscuity. She's out there in them streets, okay? A lot of times they're linked to trauma or to a lifestyle that they lived, okay? Tattoos like trust no one, trust nobody. She probably done been in situations where people who are close to her have hurt her. Mother, father, friends, family, siblings, whatever. A lot of tattoos are like that. Not all, but a lot of black women who have those type of tattoos usually is expressing themselves through hurt and pain. That's not attractive. Now, for one thing, tattoo is masculine art. There's nothing feminine about tattoos. Men was wearing tattoos and stuff like that far beyond women. We did it way before women. When women began to get rebellious in the mid-60s and 70s, and I can do what I want, feminism and stuff like that, then they start to try to adopt the masculine traits and the behaviors of men. There was a time you wouldn't even see women with tattoos, believe it or not. But let's keep going. Let this gentleman explain what he's saying.
linked to trauma.
Tattoos are linked to trauma?
Yeah, there was a study done by Marika Ernest, and it was published in BMC Psychology in 2022, and it talked about how people with tattoos, there was a correlation. They had more trauma and more neglect. And there was also a 2016 qualitative study. It was published in a qualitative research journal, and it said the same thing in 2016. They interviewed people. It was qualitative, and it was linked to trauma. So a lot of times, and even when you talk to people, it comes out of them. So they'll say like, oh yeah, I got this tattoo. I just loved, the pain of it. You love the pain of it. Oh yeah, I was going through a tough time and it helped me with this. So it comes out when you speak to people. So tattoos are always a red flag for me, especially depending on the size of the tattoos and the location of the tattoos.
So if it's bigger, it's worse?
Yeah, that's worse.
Where are like the spaces then?
You know the spaces. We know what a tramp stamp is. We know the spaces. They get so many tattoos now, and that's just one of their locations.
Throughout conversation, if you're like, no, you have tattoos. I could never. You find out the girl's got 3 tattoos and she wears longer than usual.
I don't care if she could. I could with tattoos, just to be clear. It depends on how many and where they are and the size. Like if you got a sleeve, no, just crazy.
A sleeve is crazy.
That's for me.
I think they're kind of pretty.
No, it's not. It's not prettier than just what you have. Like when I see a woman in her natural just skin and her skin is glowing and it's her, that's amazing, especially in this day and age.
You hear that? Men think women who are natural, meaning natural hair and their skin have not been marked up and drew upon with ink and stuff like that. We think that's pretty. We think that's a beautiful thing. Now, don't get it wrong now. there are some attractive women with tattoos, like damn attractive. But I want you to understand that there's a connection between women who are heavily tattooed or have excessive tattoos. There's a link between that and promiscuity. The majority of women who have a lot of tattoos all over their body, you can sleep with them easy, or it doesn't take much to sleep with them, or they're willing to give up their bodies for a little bit of money or for a sponsor, someone to come through and be a beta male, a sugar daddy, and they'll give them coochie and keep sucking them off and letting them teabag them. But you'll find a lot of times those type of women have excessive tattoos. There is a connection to that. Okay. Now, just because you're attractive with tattoos does not mean that men want to marry you. It just means they want to fuck you. Now, you do have some people who are in relationships with women with tattoos, excessive amounts. Okay, fine and dandy. But the majority of men are not like that. Men who are millionaires and billionaires, men who have, who are making over 6 figures a year, you don't ever, if not seldomly, see them with women that have excessive tattoos who they call their wives, man. You don't see them walking around with a woman with a big ass flower tattoo on her neck and stuff like that. You don't see that. You don't. You might see more lower level men who may just be running in the streets or pookie, whatever, or whatever. He might do something with that. Yeah, but most men who have matured and worked hard to become who they're going to be in life, making lots of money, they don't really want that. They might just sleep with you. And a lot of times they don't even want to sleep with some women who have excessive amount of tattoos. They still would rather have a woman that looks natural, even if they make 6 figures and beyond. So what I'm saying is, women, what you're doing is cutting yourself out from the men that you say you want. They see that as, I'll never make her my wife, but I'll fuck and move around.
Because it shows that she's different and she's not being socially motivated to fit in.
Yeah, I like that. Not being socially motivated to fit in. Now, I'm gonna put this up later on the screen, man. Hope y'all understand what I'm trying to say here. Yeah, them tattoos, man. Women just think that, I don't know, man. Let me put this one up here. Let her say what she got to say about the tattoos. All right, like I always say, baby boy, let's get it.
I know nobody else gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it. Y'all bitches that go get these big ass tattoo pieces on y'all bodies, I'm so sorry. That shit is not eating the way that y'all think it is. That shit looks trashy. And when I say pieces, let me be very specific. I'm not talking about tattoos, and yeah, I think dainty tattoos add sex appeal. But bitches are going to get chest pieces, full-blown sleeves, on leg sleeves. That is not a look for us. Like, that does not scream dainty. That does not scream soft. It screams stripper. It screams pit bull. It screams man. Like, and I know y'all see it too. But we get on the internet and these girls be like put on certain clothes and they try to give off a certain look, but they can never give off that look again because they have got these tattoos on their body that are so distracting and dense and unladylike.
Excuse me. Who could disagree with anything she said? All them big ass chest pieces and stuff, tattoos run across their breasts and stuff. Now, let me show you some examples. If you're a woman watching this and you're kind of unsure about the tattoos you have, let me show you some absurd tattoos that women are getting that are very common, it seems like now. All right. Now, there will be no music on this for copyright, right? You know what I'm saying? But check it out. They're very short clips. This is a great example. We see tattoos of women with this on their back and stuff. Let's get it. Now, look at this. Just cool, calm, and collected, being a mustard back heifer. And she literally was a mustard back heifer with artwork. Skin look like a wall of graffiti and shit. Let me show you another example of our women. Well, I don't know if I can say our anymore. These modern day black women just doing what the hell they want. Now, this one got a full head tattoo, a full scalp covered in tattoo. All right, let me play it for you. Now look at this shit. Look at this shit here, boy. Look at it.
I'm a mustard back heifer. Watch me pull this off my scalp to show you my tattoo.
Mm-hmm. Now, when is enough enough? I got one more to show you. I got one more to show you. You know I got to do it for you. I gotta do it for you. Hold on right quick. Cause these are common tattoos now. Maybe not so much the one on the scalp, but this one, the first one, definitely is. All these tattoos, look here. All these tattoos on the neck, man, running up to the side of their faces, bruh. Let's get it. Very short video. Look at this, man. Now, you're going to get older. You're going to get older, woman. That pineapple going to look like a damn plum. I'm telling you, boy, y'all losing y'all minds, man. You're losing your minds here. Mm-hmm. Well, that's it for me today. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. I'll give y'all a holler pretty soon, man. Y'all take it easy now. You hear?